modestly fit, well, we're putting a difference with getting fit modestly. All right, let's talk about it. What's really keeping you from your weight loss goals? You can say it's the food, it's your schedule, it's the cravings. Okay. But now I'm going to ask, who is keeping you from your weight loss goals? All right, so now that we've had that time to pause and reflect, if we're being honest, the who that's standing in our way is us. I was standing in my own way. You are standing in your own way. No one is forcing us to overeat. No one is making us choose the wrong foods. No one is standing over us, making us binge. It's so easy to blame life, stress, our surroundings. But accountability starts with looking in the mirror and saying, I'm responsible for my own choices. And honestly, that's what I had to do when I started this weight loss journey. Well, that's what I had to do after I just really got sick and tired of yo-yo dieting on and off this weight loss journey for years. And when I just got sick and tired of being on this weight loss journey, here is where I was. Uncomfortable, no mental clarity, just always tired, no energy, uncomfortable in my clothes, just tired of myself. And I had to look in the mirror and say, Rochelle, you gotta make a change. And I'm just being real with y'all. I got tired of being the big girl. I was tired of being the big girl. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just look. I'm gonna keep it 100. I got tired of being the big girl. And then when I would lose some weight, and then I was the thick girl. Like, I want to be lean. I want to be healthy. So I had to look myself in the mirror and say, Rochelle, what you gonna do? You gonna be big for the rest of your life? You gonna be unhealthy? Because if you don't make the change, who's gonna make it for you? No one can make it for you. You can get advice on how to make better food choices, but at the end of the day, you have to make the choice. And I really had, I got on myself. Like, it was so easy for me to make excuses about what I'm dealing with in life. And I got so much stress being a full-time single mom, and like there was just excuses for real for me to wallow in sorrow and eat myself happy. And I had to make a change. Had to make a change because the truth of it is this: if you're not in control of the food that you're eating, the food is controlling you, or whatever it is that you're dealing with in life. If you're not controlling it, it's controlling you. And the only thing I want controlling me is the Holy Ghost. That's the only thing I want controlling me. Like, I got tired. I got tired of myself. I got tired of making progress. And then once I have a bad day or I get off of my plan or I eat unhealthy, then I'm like, well, I might as well just go all in for that day. Then it turns into that week. Then it turns into months. And then I'm right back where I started. And I just got tired of that cycle. I really got tired of it. To where I really got on myself. Like, it had got to where I saw a picture of myself. And when I saw myself in the picture, I'm like, ain't nobody tell me nothing. Like, I didn't realize I was as big as I was. I was like, yeah, some some gotta change, cause this ain't it. Like, I'm tired. Like, I just really got tired of myself. And I just got tired of being on so many different diets, getting results. So here's the hard truth. We have to take accountability because the only one in control of our choices is us. Now, that doesn't mean we shame ourselves. It means we grow. It means we face our habits with maturity and honesty. And I had to get honest with myself. And you got to get honest with yourself. You know where it is that you lacking. You know where it is you can be doing better. And you got to be accountable because accountability is not punishment, it's power. Me being accountable with myself, it gave me drive. It helped me to keep pushing. Now, let me say this too. If your why isn't strong enough, your excuses will always be louder. If your why isn't strong enough, your excuses will always make the noise and override your why. If your why is just a number on a scale or a special event, it may not carry you through when it gets real hard. Your why has to be personal to you. It has to be rooted in the way that you want to live. Do you want to be the healthiest version of yourself? Do you want to be more confident in your skin? Do you want to have more energy? Do you want to get rid of a health condition that's caused by eating unhealthy foods and lack of exercise? That's the type of why that's going to carry you through cravings, tiredness, and the hard days. So, yeah, my why, I got tired of being overweight. I got tired of being unhealthy. And I'm watching all these different people making these lifestyle changes. And what's different between them and me? They was putting in the work. I wasn't putting in the work. I was just chilling, eating whatever it is that I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat. And they were getting results. And I got results all right, but it wasn't the results that I wanted. So your why has to be strong. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be healthy? Why? And that's the question you got to ask yourself. And it got to be strong. It can't be, I want to lose 20 pounds and then I go back to the way that I'm eating. That's not going to work. I did that. I'm here to tell you it's not going to work because you're going to find yourself right back in the same position that you was already in, starting all over it. And that's the, man, when I used to look at myself in pictures and see I'm down 50 pounds, like got down to the lowest I had ever got was 140 pounds. When I saw myself at that point and then saw myself how I was, how I had gotten, I was just so upset with myself because it wasn't that I couldn't do it. And for you, it may not be, it may be that you can't do it. It's just sustaining it. And sustainability is where we're trying to go. Sustainability is where we're trying to be. So that's why I say, and I was talking with someone in my job today, it's about doing what works for you. Because if you don't do what works for you and you're trying to do what somebody else is doing and you're not able to sustain it, you're going to find yourself starting right back at square one. So with all the diets that I did, I extracted something from veganism. I extracted something from keto. I extracted something from the starch solution when I did it. I extracted something from when I did fruitarian. Like I extracted something from these different diets, incorporated with intermittent fasting and periodic extended fasting. I put that together and formulated that to do what works for me because I couldn't sustain doing what everybody else was doing because that don't work for me. And I'm not trying to tell you to do exactly what it is that I'm doing. I'm saying do what works for you. I'm saying get results. That's what we on here doing. So if you're vegan and that works for you, you do what works for you, but keep getting results. That's what we talking about. Do what works for you and get results. I'm not on here telling you, oh, try this. This is going to get you 20 pounds down in 30 to in 20 days. Oh, sis, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's make a change, a lifestyle change. Let's do something that you can sustain, that you can do for a lifetime. And even if you have a setback, you can get right back on track. That's what I'm talking about. And it took me years to figure that out. So when you slip up, and you will, don't get it twisted. You ain't gonna have your perfect days every day. You will slip up, but don't just throw everything away. All the progress you made, all the days that you pushed through, don't just throw that all away. You don't have to start all over. You don't have to wait till Monday. Just keep going right where you are. Don't let a bad day turn into a bad week and then turn into a bad month. And then you get to the end of the year, progress stalled. So decide today. Choose discipline. Hold yourself accountable. The results will come if you keep showing up. If you keep showing up, the results gonna come. So give yourself grace. When it comes to fitness and getting healthy, it's not about perfection. It's about sustainability. It's learning how to move forward with grace, but not with excuses. Because sis, you are stronger than your last mistake. And I think that's where many of us get all emotional because we made a mistake and we feel bad about it, and that triggers emotional eating and stress eating because we made a mistake. And I really had to learn because I'm big on being hard on myself. And I had to learn to give myself grace. Okay, you had a cupcake, but when you get home, it's time to put the work in. Eat your healthy meal that you already got planned. Go ahead and do your workout. Do everything like normal, even though you done made a mistake, you done slipped up, you done gave in to the temptation. And over time, I got strengthened, and it started with my mental. So after I would slip up, maybe eat whatever it is out of my plan. Usually something high sugar, something sugary, something high carb, something that I didn't need for me trying to reach my goals. All right, so I don't want this to be a long video at all, but I'm gonna leave you with this. Take ownership of your choices. Reconnect with your why. Stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline. And when you fall, get back up and start from right there. You don't have to start all over. Start from right where you are. Like I always say, keep showing up. Keep showing up. All right, wrapping this up. Drop your why in the comments. Let's build each other up. So let's stay strong, covered, and confident. And let's get fit modestly.